gains. You ain't lift no weights.
What is going on, guys? We are flexing on our haters in today's video. It's gonna be a follow-up video to my results of training arms every day. And wow, I was not expecting the backlash that I got on the first one. I want to kind of walk you through what happened and get into exactly how I would train my arms every single day if I did it again. So if any of you guys at home want to try it out, I'm gonna literally go in the gym. In fact, I just filmed it. I went in the gym and I went through every single thing that I would do Monday through Sunday for the entire month if I was gonna train my arms 28 days in a row. So first of all, I was never expecting to have such negative feedback on the video. I literally was like, oh, it's a cool experiment, let me do it, let me try it out. Posted the video on YouTube. I picked a few bad clips where I didn't like have great form, where I was kind of like, I remember I filmed one set where I was doing cheat curls and I was doing like 135-pound curls with just really bad form, and I was doing cheat curls, and there's literally thousands of comments about how I was an idiot, I didn't know what I was doing, you can't train a muscle every day, blah blah blah. So yeah, I was not expecting that at all. The channel was still really small at the time, and I actually had a hard time dealing with it for like a couple days. I was like, I never experienced so much hate and like negative comments in my entire life, and it kind of fucked with my head for a couple days. But since then, it has helped me so much deal with adversity, keep on pushing through. We're gonna hit 100K subscribers on this channel before the end of the year, and yeah, I actually thank each and every single one of those haters, because we are making all kinds of gains now. And as you're about to see, nuclei overload is a real thing. It absolutely works. Check the nuclei overload science recap video that I'm gonna put in the description below. But let's head to the gym and let me show you exactly what I would do for the nuclei overload training. Alright guys, so I'm going to get into exactly what I would do if I would go back and train my arms every day like I did 6 months ago. I think I've made a lot of mistakes, so if any of you guys actually want to try this experiment, I'm going to walk you through Monday all the way through Sunday on the perfect training regimen if you want to train your arms every day for maximum results. So Monday and Thursday, what I would recommend doing is at the end of your workout, I would do 5 to 7 sets close grip curl to work the bicep peak. So I would either do something like doing the bicep blaster and doing a close grip here, or do close grip with the easy bar. So I would go 5 sets, like in the 8 to 12 repetition range, really slow and controlled. This is where we're actually causing the mechanical overload portion of muscle building. We're trying to go heavy, you're tracking your lifts, and you're doing progressive overload. So I'll go really slow and controlled. So these are the ones you want to track, and I would go in between. I would switch it off every single week, so you could do like, if you have a bicep blaster, you could do like close grip curls like I'm doing here to work the peak, and then maybe the next week or the next bicep peak workout, you would do close grip with the easy bar, and then maybe the third one, you would go close grip with the straight bar. So change it up and track your lifts. On Tuesday, Monday we hit the bicep peak. On Tuesday, what I would do is I would do a lot of high repetition work and a lot of brachialis work. So I would do like 3 to 5 sets of like the 30, I would say like 25 to 40 rep range. And I would just do basically like hammer curls, nice and slow and controlled, low weight. Or if you guys don't go to the gym like all 7 days of the experiment, what you could do is like at home, you could just grab a resistance band. And we're gonna get to the brachialis part in just a second. You could grab a resistance band at home and basically just pump out really high reps. 3 to 5 sets, I'll go like 100 total reps in a span of like 3 to 5 minutes. So you wanna do that on Tuesday, keep that fresh blood and oxygen pumping in. Because remember, nucleus overload, a lot of it is doing really high repetition work. And then the other portion of the workout on Tuesday, I want you guys to hit the brachialis. So this is gonna be best achieved. Check out my video that I just posted yesterday on how to get the bicep vein. I went over a lot of brachialis exercises, but I think the easiest one that you guys can do is reverse grip curl on the easy bar. So, and by the way, don't go all the way up here. When I'm going all the way up here, is taking the tension off of the brachialis. So no need to really go any higher than here. Keep it slow and controlled. So I would go to like, I don't know, 8 to 12 repetitions. Good form, nice and slow and controlled. Really focus on that brachialis. And then if you guys want a ton more brachialis exercises, check that video yesterday, how to get the bicep vein. I believe there's like 3 to 5 other really unique brachialis exercises. So on Wednesday, bicep peak was on Monday, brachialis was on Tuesday. Then on Wednesday, what I would do is I would work the inner head of the bicep, and you achieve that with a wider grip. So like something, this kind of a bougie machine. I don't like this machine that much. They usually have the like the better preacher curl machine. But I would do like seated preacher curls like this, kind of like that 45-degree incline. And I would put my hands as wide as possible. And that's really gonna work the inner head of the bicep. So once again, I do like 5 sets, 8 to 12 repetition range. And then another thing you could do is basically just do like a straight barbell curl with a wider grip. That's also gonna work the inner head. So very important that you maintain 8 to 12 repetition range throughout this and track. So the big days are when we stick in the 8 to 12 repetition range for a specific head of the bicep. So we've got the bicep peak, the brachialis, and the inner head. So track those lifts, try to go progressive overload, and then as you can kind of see, we're gonna work in a lot of high repetition training along the way. So that's the first part of the bicep workout on Wednesday. And then the second portion, once again, go high repetition with the resistance band or really light dumbbells, 30 rep range, and maybe put your hands in a more wide position. So instead of doing like hammer curls or like palms up curls with your hands close, I would try to once again work the inner head and go high rep with a wider grip. So on Thursday, I would do one more day of kind of like isolated bicep peak work. So just do a different exercise than you did on the Monday routine. So what I would do is I really like the dead hang close grip curl. Really emphasizes the bicep peak, and it eliminates kind of like any shoulder movement or anything else. Like if you're doing a standing curl with heavy weight, you can kind of cheat the movement, but with this, I would definitely incorporate this for like 3 to 5 sets. Go heavy, track the lifts, and then make sure you go nice and slow and controlled on the way down. So I would do, 3 to 5 sets of that, and then I would also do a couple sets once again in the 20 to 30 rep range. You could even do this, or you could do the resistance band at home or really light dumbbells, but once again, kind of that feeder workout style I talked about in the chest training video is, just try to go those high reps at least a couple days a week throughout the regimen to really maximize the benefits on the nuclei overload. All right, so on Friday, I would kind of change it up and give, the bicep peak and the inner head a little bit of a rest. I would go just like straight up 5 sets of brachialis work, really high repetition range. And obviously you're gonna indirectly hit other portions of your bicep with this as well. So this is my favorite one, is you're just kind of like externally and internally rotating the wrist. And you really feel like as you rotate back here, if you kind of like, you can almost squeeze right through here. So I would go like 5 sets, really go high rep on this, focus on squeezing the bicep all the way through. And this one is brutal because you guys have already, you're on your 5th day right now of training biceps every day. You want to continue to change it up. You don't want to do the same thing, like heavy weight. So this one, can't recommend it enough on Friday, because Saturday we are going to throw the kitchen sink at our biceps. We're going to do a crazy workout. So why this exercise is so effective too is you actually engage the bicep just twisting your wrist. Now, I'm not even curling, I'm not doing anything. Watch my right bicep. So see how the bicep's actually moving just from an internal and external wrist rotation? So you're kind of going with like the natural way, like the natural function of the bicep is to assist with that. So by doing this on kind of your rest day, it's a great way to maximize your gains. Saturday would be the day where I absolutely annihilate my biceps, just because most people don't work on Saturday. They have the most time in the gym, and I just like working out on Saturday the most, so that's my regimen and I'm sticking to it. Now, what I would do is I would just do 3 to 4 group exercises that you didn't do at all previously in the week. So this would be the 6th day of arm training in the week. I would just do, so my favorite one to do is working the biceps from like a fully stretched position. So I would make sure if you didn't do anything like this at the first 5 workouts, I would really incorporate one of these. So slow and controlled, working the bicep from a stretched position. And then just pick like every Saturday 3 to 4 other unique arm exercises. I don't want to go through them because I've done a few recent videos on the channel. I'm going to link to the bicep vein video that I did yesterday, and I'm going to link to another bicep peak video that I did the week before. So check out those videos. There's a ton of new exercises I guarantee you've never tried in your life. And in fact, I think the title of the one was the 7 bicep peak exercises you've never done. So make sure you check those out because you just want to continue to change up your workouts on Saturdays and really shock the biceps. So I would go like 15 to 20 total sets on Saturday, and then we're gonna get into the last arm training day of the week tomorrow. All right, so last day of the week on Sunday, what I would do is I would do the lightest overload of the week on Sunday. I would do 5 sets. Bicep workout should be no more than 3 to 5 minutes. In fact, you can do this at home. I would just do resistance band work once again. Maybe change it up, like first set, do like palms up, kind of more bicep peak. Second set, maybe wider grip to work the inner head. And I would just do 3 to 5 sets, 30 reps each set. The workout should last no more than 5 minutes, so it's kind of like feeder workout style. Give the biceps a little chance to recover and heal up to start the fun again on Monday of the following week. So, like I said, I know the first video in the series got a lot of hate, a lot of feedback, but I did see some really positive results, and I haven't even really been on like a caloric surplus in 6 months. So I think the true results that I'm gonna see from doing the nucleus overload and training my arms every day for 30 days are gonna be when I actually go back to like eating 3,500 calories a day. And when I go back to training them regularly, like twice a week, that's the whole point of the experiment. They're not gonna grow a crazy amount over the course of 30 days of overtraining. What it's gonna do is it's gonna allow the biceps to grow faster when you actually go back to training them regularly, which is what I experienced and what I think I'm gonna experience a ton of when I do my 12-week arm series, where I'm just trying to see how much my arms can grow. So all you gotta do is do this once. Just do it once every 10 years for each muscle group, and you guys are gonna see incredible benefits. So that is exactly how I do nuclei overload with the biceps. Halloween pre-sale. Can you handle the world's strongest, most maximum dose pre-workout? 40% off pre-sale. It will arrive on your doorstep along with the trick-or-treaters on Halloween night. Link in description. Grab it for 40% off while you can. Make sure you subscribe. Join the Superhuman family. We got videos 5 times per week helping you look sexy and get the body of your dreams. Wait, if you haven't seen my last 2 videos, make sure you check them out right here. Let me know what you think of it in the comments below, and I will see you on my next video tomorrow.